Hi friends, this is Caitlin. I'm so happy to be here with you with Pink and Main. As you can see, we have a project with lots of parts tonight. We are going to be playing with okay, so here's what happened, right? This little deer and elf peeker die set came out in October and I wasn't ready to use it for Christmas. So we made a Halloween pop-up envelope. So it folds flat. It pops up when you get it. So cute, right? But then I was like, well, now I want to make one for actually for Christmas. So I figured we would make one with our reindeer just to change it up. And then I wanted to add one of our sentiments. And I knew I wanted to use our new pattern paper. So then I was like, well, the foilable sentiments are already color coordinated to work with the pattern paper. And I don't know if we talked about this, but the coordinating dies from the stamp set also cut out the foilables. So it just felt like we had to do all of these things. So this is going to be a pretty simple card as far as like putting it together, and we're not going to do anything crazy, but it has like a million different components to it. So it's going to be a good one though. Let me go through and say hi. I saw Mom was here. I see E. Miller checking in. I see J.N. from Houston, checking in from Houston. I really hate that YouTube got rid of the regular names. I see Diane checking in. Miss Helene is here. Virginia is here. I see Diane is here. Brennan's hanging out with us. I see Kelly's here with me. Let's see, Sharon's here to hang out. Julie's here. Nicole's checking in. I see Loretta checking in from Colorado. Perfect. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, I think the first thing I want to do is the foiling so we can like get the mink and all of this extra stuff out of the way. So I'm going to push all of this over to the side. Okay, I have my pink mink. We're going to turn her on up to 3. Okay, and we're going to be using the Opal foil for this one. Again, because you could also just die cut this and leave it just printed. Also very cute. But I figured it would be fun to go ahead and just like do these. And we'll do a couple snowflakes too to go with it. Let's see if I can get everything back in. There we go. The packaging. Okay, I think to keep it easier for myself, I only want the red sentiment, but I think I want a red and a cream snowflake. Just kind of cutting out. Maybe we need 2, I don't know. Right, 3, 2 reds and a cream. I don't know. Better to have extra than not enough. I don't want to do the whole sheet in case I change my mind or there's finally more. I just have a feeling that there might be more translucent foils down the road if the opal did well. Okay, so those are what we're foiling. Let's grab our foil. Oh, I'm on the big screen at Brennan's house. Hey, Melissa, I'm glad you could make it. And I see Jeanette's here, and Lori's here, and Heather's here. Yeah, we're making Christmas. We're gonna make some Christmas. Oh yeah, this, I mean, she's pink. So, not to be very biased, but I unfortunately am biased. My mink is a girl. Your mink can be whatever you want her to be. But mine is definitely giving crafty girl vibes. Okay, let's see how. I don't want to waste. Okay, all right. Okay, you're just gonna shred it all anyway. I see how it is. What about you? You're sharper at least. Because even like that little amount is enough to do another like snowflake or two. Okay, we're gonna try to put all of these in together. I have a transfer sheet. What do I need? I need my dusty brush. Hey, Lisa. Oh, happy granddaughter birthday. Ooh, Heather said she's headed to a crop in the morning. That's exciting. I've never done one of those. Okay, dusting that off. We're gonna dust off the back of our foil. And in our transfer sheet, we're going to place our items face up, our foil face up. How did I do this? That's good enough. All right, and we're gonna send it through the hinge side of our transfer sheet first. We just let the mink pick it up. Hey, Jackie Ann. Ooh, she's making Christmas ornaments. That's fun. Oh yeah, we're fully into. I'm fully into winter and Christmas now. I'm ready. We already made our Thanksgiving card, right? With our pile of pumpkins. All right, I'm plugging my mink. And these guys can go back over to the side. Just gonna let that cool down for a second. I just thought it would give like a cool effect. Okay, this is the reindeer from the Reindeer Peekers. And so I already die cut him out. So we're gonna just assemble him, but I want to add some ink blending since we're not gonna color because it's already on colored cardstock. I just pre-cut everything and set it to the side. Let's see. You go back in here. So the main piece I cut from Brownstone. And the lighter pieces, the antlers and the inside of the ears, are from Pebble cardstock. And then that dark brown for the hooves is Coffee Shop. And the nose is Stop Sign Red. So we're just going to bring in two inks, Vintage Photo and Aged Mahogany. And I'm just going to work my way around the edges. These are going to get covered up. That's okay. So we'll kind of just go right over them onto the forehead. But basically, I just want to bring in some dimension so he doesn't look completely flat. Let go. And then just whatever's left onto the edges of the antlers. Pick it up right from the glass board. And I'm not going to worry about the inside of the ears. I don't think they would have a ton. If anything, I should probably add a little pink or something, but that's okay. And then for the nose, I just want to come in on the one side, which will end up being the bottom, with some aged mahogany. If you don't have a dark red, but you have one of those brown, distressed browns, or any dark brown ink, you could totally shade this with brown as well. There you go. So that's just going to give us, sorry guys, that's probably better, huh? That's just going to give us a little variation. It's a really simple way to like step up your die cuts. Hey, Mindy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for shouting me out in your story today. You're the best. I was for sure fangirling. And hey, Miss Connie, how are you? All right, just cleaning up with leftover ink with my microfiber and water. And Sherry's here too. Hey, Sherry. Okay. We are going to pop in his little eyes. And let's go ahead and do those antlers while we're at it. Adorable. Okay, so they do have a side. It matters which one goes where, for the record. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Thanks, Mindy. I appreciate that. I got to meet Mindy at Simon Says Create, 2 years ago now. We got to see the Northern Lights together. We got to party a little bit after the show was over. All right. I'm putting the hooves on first because I don't want to put the nose somewhere where they're going to like overlap. Okay. And he has this little embossed smile. I'll show you that in a second. So we're going to take like a pen, I think. And make it so you can see it a little better. See his little smile? Yeah, Mindy, that was so fun. I hope Simon does that again. All right, I'm going in with a little multi-liner. Black pen. There we go. Just to give him his little smile. And then obviously we have to add white eyes, highlights. cute. I don't think I want to do highlights all over him though. I think the white is good. Okay, now that he is assembled, let's make our pop-up envelope. So I cut the main base of our envelope and the little inner shelf from Stop Sign cardstock. And then I came in with that new pattern paper. This stuff, I took the thing off the front. Hold on. The Chill in the Air pattern papers. And I really like this kind of cream and white with the snowflakes. To me, it looks very sugar cookie. And I thought that it would be a really pretty combo with the red, and also that our little reindeer would pop really well in front of that. So let's go ahead and add our patterned big background to our envelope, because that's not going to interfere with the tabs or anything like that. And then for the tabs, what am I doing? We fold both of them in. So the first one folds in, and then the second one folds right on top. You can reinforce that. Okay, because those tabs are what are going to hold our front piece in place. We just made our little shelf there, basically. Speaking of shelves, I'm not sure if I want where I'm going to put these snowflakes, the foil snowflakes we cut. So I cut a little shelf die to go in the middle there, thinking we could like use that to pop up the snowflakes if we need to. So we can go ahead and score that too. This has smaller tabs, so we just want to be like a little gentle at first, that's all. Oh, thanks for stopping in, Mindy. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. Get some good snuggles. Okay. And then if you've seen me make these before, you know, the triangle pieces have one little flat side. They're not all pointy, and those coordinate with the little flat edges here. So these are going to pop on like this. Right? And then he's going to go like that. You can also skip that if you don't want so much pattern. You don't have to. Now that I said that, part of me is thinking I might not want pattern in the front. Let's see. I don't want it to feel really busy, and it feels like that might be a lot. No, I like it. We're good. We're good. My original vision, I'm still good with it. Just coming in with some liquid glue. Using this flat part to line up that little centerpiece. I have been organizing and trying to find all of my craft table supplies. I have a craft show this weekend that I'm setting up for. And I do have to tell you, I know I did some the other night. I have so many card fronts that are not on card bases. And I texted Brennan and I put it in my stories, just me facing the consequences of my very own actions because I do this to myself and I still kick myself every time. All right, we're gonna come in with our super thin easy tear tape for these tabs. And then I'm going to come in with the 1/2 inch for these bigger tabs, just a little bit stronger. Go. Okay, let's pop in our shelf because I really do think, listen, Brennan, I have 60 cards that I added to my stack between ones that I have put card bases on and ones that I already had that did have bases, because you know sometimes we get crazy around here and I actually put bases on stuff. I'm holding my card front in place just to get an idea of where I want that shelf to go. So I'm going to stick that to the side wall of this one, and then we're going to push it all over. Okay, we're going to peel off the backing tape. And I'm going to tuck this under and press it down. And that should give us a shelf that still lets everything fold perfectly. But yeah, I do have probably 25 to 30 more fronts if I can get through. So just however many I can get done between tonight and tomorrow night is what'll get done. To be super clear though, just so we're on the same page, that's on top of the probably, I don't know, 200 that are already in those boxes. I have to have over 200. I have to. There's no way it's less than that. So there is our little envelope, right? I just stuck that right on. Still folds completely flat. Absolutely adorable. Our little reindeer is going to go right there. And then I guess it's time to peel and reveal our, this is so fun. I really want to, that one didn't do good. That's weird. Look, those ones all did great. And that one did not do great. Which is still totally fine because, like, she still looks cool, especially with the translucent. It's not going to be like a deal breaker. How can I get these? There you can kind of see those rainbows. And then our sentiment came out really good. I don't know how to show you the rainbows. It's not rainbowing today. All right. Well, we're going to use our coordinating dies to cut those out. Because if we're going to make everything coordinating, we have to use it. The only thing cuter than a matching red sentiment is one that's foiled and perfectly die cut. Okay, so warm winter wishes. See, it fits right on there. Hey, Raquel. Okay, to figure out which snowflakes go with which dye. Oh gosh. Hold on. I have a thread and a needle here. And every time I drop the thread, the needle comes out, and I'm always so scared that I'm going to lose it. Okay. These are going to have to go through separately anyway. Okay. Let me run these through. Just popping them over into my Big Shot. So cute. And it's just like a different look. Like I said, even if you didn't want to foil those, if you just like the look of the like printed phrases instead of stamped, sometimes I feel like I like that extra crisp feeling that you get from the printed version. Not all the time. Don't worry, I won't be giving up my stamping anytime soon. But it's fun to just change it up once in a while. I just remembered I'm supposed to remind or let you guys know, if you didn't see it posted today, that the Pink and Main Advent calendars are being shipped right now, and there are some extras. And as of a couple hours ago, they were still available on the website. So if you missed out on the pre-order and you want a Pink and Main Advent calendar, I suggest you go check it out tonight, because once they're gone, they are gone. And I'm kind of surprised we even have the extra now. So definitely something you're going to want to check out. Right. So I was thinking that on the side, because under would mean he'd have to go like really high up. Where do I want him to go? No, I don't like that. But he does cover this a little bit. That's kind of cute. Ooh, I kind of like that. And then we could still do some of the snowflakes in here, like on the side. I think I like that. Okay. All right. Just adding some tape runner. I want this to come right up to the edge, as high as I can get it without going over. That looks pretty good. Give it a good squish. Hey, Frida. All right, Helene said they are still available, so that's good. Thank you for checking. I see lots of people saying theirs is on the way. I love that for you. Okay, I think I ran out of my stiff, my like very strong acetate that I could use to hold things up clear. But I think if we use a little bit of the scrap of our snowflake paper that we might be able to make some sticks that will just blend right in, because we don't need a lot. I just want a little reinforcement. I know I said that I thought I wanted the 3, but I kind of feel like if I'm gonna do, no. I was gonna say if I'm gonna do them, should I do both red? But I don't like that one is, well, maybe I do. Maybe I do like that. And then what about, can he have like a little bonus snowflake? I don't like that. All right, we're gonna use the reds. But see, this is gonna let us kind of pop that in, and it's gonna disappear more than like a plain white or even red. So let's attach, what do I want to use? Let's attach this to our pattern paper. And there's this little tiny corner, just because these are such a cool shape, I'm just going to trim that off. Okay. And then this guy. That same thing. So now we can kind of like position them. I think I like this one a little lower. So I'm going to hold these against the background, how high I think I want them. And I think I want this to kind of like pop up. Right? Like that. Versus them being the same. So I want the big one higher. I'm going to take, hold on, I know where it is. It was in the refrigerator pen holder. I'm going to take these and mark them where I want them height-wise, just along, like using that little shelf as a guide. And then that'll tell me where to add my adhesive. And for that, I am going to bring in the Easy Tear because I need it to really hold on, like a really strong grip. And this stuff is the strongest adhesive that I own. Even if I'm just trimming it or doubling it up on itself, that's fine. Oh, the Gina one does look cool though, because she's doing those lives. I don't know. I guess I could do, like, physically I'm capable of that, but like that's a lot of lives, guys, every day in a row like that. But yeah, the Canadian exchange and the taxes and the shipping and the everything, you know, I know it's a lot. My pokey. Also noting that I added the adhesive to the front of these because I'm going to tuck them back behind this shelf. Right, so now he's kind of floating. It's very cute. Right, 12 lives in a row is just, that's a lot of lives. She's going to be real tired. Oh, look. I love that. Very cute. And then he can be popping up at the bottom. In person, you can definitely still read that it says warm winter wishes, by the way. Oh yeah, don't worry, Julia. I wasn't offering. I was just trying to think out loud if I felt like I could actually do that or not. That's a lot. I don't think I could. Especially with all the other responsibilities I've got going on. I'm just going to give that a good push. Oh, she's splitting it up. That's smart. That makes more sense. It's like, I know she's good, but like, man. Yeah, I think I don't need that. That's not doing anything worthwhile. Well, this like didn't take any time. That's our whole card. How cute is that though? Maybe I do want to give him some highlights. Maybe I changed my mind. I think it'll tie in the white that's around the sentiment and the snowflakes. There we go. That's cute. I know, it was so quick. What do we do now? What should we do now? It's too early to stop. You know, all my lives used to only be a half hour or less. Isn't that funny? Like all my Pink and Main lives used to only be 30 minutes. Well, there you can see the comparison, right? The same general idea, same base products, but very different cards. Oh, Julie said her husband said, "Are we Caitlining?" Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, Helene, that's so cool. She said, my BFF lives in Florida, and she's the one who takes me to visit Michelle at the store. We open the Pink and Main calendar together remotely. That's so cool. I love that. Also, yes, I meant to say that too. If you didn't see, there's a grand opening celebration happening with the Pink and Main new storefront. If you haven't seen the inside mural, it's so beautiful. The people Michelle got to come in and paint that are absolutely amazing. So if you're in the Florida area, maybe you should go visit them. I think that would be a good idea. Let's see. Did I stamp what? I mean, I guess that's everything. I feel like I don't have anything like pre-done that I can like color or anything for you guys. Yeah. If you missed it on Tuesday, here's our very sweet little snowflakey snowman card that we made. Melissa, it did not. My stamp of the month did not come yet. As soon as it does, we will use it. We'll make a fun retirement card. It's because she sends mine with the rest of all of our stuff, and there's some things that are running late getting to her for the like main release. When I get my subscription stuff, I get the whole next month's release at the same time. So that's why. So poor Michelle is just waiting on other deliveries to come in, and then she can send them out. Helene said she saw the new store last month. That's so fun. What did you think? Was the mural done when you were there, Helene? And Connie's gonna go. She can't wait to see it. You have to report back, Connie. I need to know all the details when you get back and from the party. Right, Brennan? You missed Christmassy Snowman. You missed him. We made Christmas on Tuesday. He has holly in his hat, so he's Christmas. I don't make these rules. I just know they exist. All right, guys. Well, I think I've bought everything Snow and Snowman. There's a lot. There's a lot of options out there, to be sure. But I hope that means that you have lots of fun snowy crafting ahead of you. Okay, friends, I'm going to call it. That's good enough for tonight. I will be back next week, possibly with the stamp of the month on Tuesday. If not, again, we will find some other beautiful holiday or winter project to make. Don't worry. If you have requests for any other holiday or winter or anything like that you want to see me use, even if it's an older product, let me know. There's a good chance I have it and we can bring it out and combine it with something fun. Yeah, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to Pink and Main. It really helps support them, even without you having to make a purchase. And yeah, just final reminder, if you want that advent calendar and you didn't get it, make sure you go check it out now, because I don't know how many are left, but I did hear that it is limited. So scoop it up while you can, and everybody who pre-ordered one, keep an eye out for your tracking details soon or already. So that's it for me for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. I hope you have a lovely weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you back here next week. Until next time, happy crafting, guys. Have a great night.